off-road now. We are on Hermosa Park Road to Bolam Pass, the secret route from Durango to Telluride. So come on with us. This is a secret route to Telluride that only we know.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with us today as we take a break from the Alpine Loop and journey from Purgatory outside of Durango over Bolam Pass to Highway 145, which is about 21 miles from Telluride. We took this route to experience the lush fall colors blanketing the pass and to see a different side of the San Juan National Forest. Bolam Pass, or County Road 578, it's not a direct route to Telluride, so will still have to drive the 21 miles to get there, but right now the autumn leaves are popping and we look forward to the extra miles so we can enjoy even more glowing aspens. This is an easy route for most four-wheel drive vehicles and features campgrounds, the Colorado Trail, Hermosa Creek Trail, and the East Fork Trail. We were also delighted to find a small alpine lake along the way. The lake is a great place to stop to take a break, but if you prefer a history lesson, stop where the old Sill mine is located. It's not every day you get to see the remnants of America's uranium rush. However, the view from the top is second to none and offers big mountain views.
So this is September 29th and the leaves are popping and the sun is shining. It is a beautiful bluebird day and it is 64 degrees. Telluride is home to the largest aspen grove in the world, and hopefully it is glowing when we get there. Ooh, coming in hot, dude. All right, we're going on to the Hermosa Creek Trail. And apparently there is a Sig Creek campground here. I wonder if this would be more accessible or less crowded. Maybe not, because people probably want to be here too. The first side-by-side ATV type thing we've seen out here. Bless you, baby. Oh, and a bicycle. This poor person's having to breathe a lot of dust. Oh my gosh. Look at this slope. This one has every single color of fall that you could hope for. We are currently on Hermosa Park Road. Yeah. This is still the road from Purgatory that is going to connect us to 578, and then that's going to be the actual pass that should take us up to some really good views of the mountains on the way to Telluride. And so if you have time, I think if you're a dirt road kind of gal or guy and you like to get off of the beaten path and you're not in a hurry, this is probably a pretty cool way for you to see some of the backcountry of Colorado without having to go too far away from civilization. It's finally my turn to drive. Oh, water. Let's see how we do. How fast can we go? That was fun.
Yeah.
I think that's what's cool about these simpler trails where there's not a whole bunch of technical risk or anything, where you can play around a little bit more. You don't have to worry as much about breaking something or trying to get stuck or whatever because the stakes aren't as high. So we finally made it into four-wheel drive. I was cruising in third gear, but now I'm just in regular drive because we're climbing. Well, which way? That way? Right?
That way.
We're lost. No vehicles off-road. We found the dancing aspens. Come on. So you have to be on a really steep slope. This slope is actually not as steep as some of the other ones where we saw them. Look, there's a huge one. Here we go, yes. Dance with the dancing aspen. Look at this one. So the snow comes and pushes at the base of it as it slides down the hill, but the aspen corrects and grows vertically. So look at this little guy. Woo! He's so cool. Look at all of them. Ooh, there's a Sam-sized dancing aspen. Dance with the dancing aspen. All right, let's go see what else we can find. These are the kind of roads that they aren't the big name, passes like Engineer or Cinnamon on the Alpine Loop that are so well known. That really give you those big thrills, but these are the special secret little places that get you back into the backcountry that not a lot of people get to experience. And what's cool is that if you're driving here from somewhere else, or like us, we've got our kids with us, you don't have to have a special rig. You don't have to rent a rig, you don't have to trailer a rig, you can just go in your car as long as it's suitable for these rocky trails, which would mean, like a Subaru, something with four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and you're good to go. Today we are in our 2017 Toyota 4Runner. This 4Runner is actually an SR5. It has four-wheel drive and it has, a lot of off-road traction control bells and whistles. And it broke Chad's heart a little bit because he had a TRD all picked out, a beautiful bright red trail edition 4Runner, and ready to go because of his off-road dreams. And I knew that we were going to have the third kid. So he very lovingly and kindly got me the SR5 because it had the third row seat. And so sure enough, Sam came along and we have plenty of room for all three kids. Ooh. And we lovingly refer to this 4Runner as the grocery getter in the mountain minivan. And Chad couldn't stand it, so he made some modifications to it. The one thing I wanted done to this 4Runner was tinted windows. So up to this point, not one window has been tinted, but
you have a 2.5 inch Bilstein lift, basically, with Icon coil springs in the rear. So you've got a full 2.5, 3, well, it settled to 2.5. And you've got 285 by 70 R17 tires, so basically just under 33-inch tires.
Do it! Jump it!
Ooh, here we have a little dip. Here we go.
Go fast.
Whee! Oh, wow. So this pass or trail, road, forest road, whatever you want to call it, as you can see, you are just ensconced with yellow and fall color, and we've had this trail almost to ourselves. We've passed a handful of vehicles, and by handful I mean maybe 3. All right.
I've never seen that sign.
Switchback, next 2 miles. This is definitely more of a road than a pass, the fact that they're telling you switchbacks are coming up. All right, I'm officially an off-roader. I'm in 4 low. This is fun. I mean, that's pretty shelf road. I mean, it's not like crazy. It's not, a little something for the thrill seekers. Plus, it was really pretty, that red rock. Oh, this is cool. A little bit of rockiness. This is my practice for black bear. Oh, this thing can go up anything. I don't even have to pick a line. We're just cruising up. Yep, I'm ready. Ready for engineer. Look at this. I'm rock crawling, everyone. I'm rock. Roast me in the comments. Feel free. It's my time. Yeah, I'll tip it over. I'll prove it. I'm rock crawling. Look, I'm upside down. This is the ghost town. This is Gray Sill Mines, and it was not a gold or a silver mine. It was vanadium and uranium, which is used for hardening steel. That is very interesting. The Atomic Energy Commission encouraged uranium production, and there was a uranium rush. This was established in the 1940s, which doesn't seem that old, but when you realize it's not too far away from being a 100-year-old cabin. This one's cool. It still has the floor. You can feel the uranium.
Your ball's getting warm.
We're gonna glow. It's always fun to find these little spots to stop and have a snack and kind of get out of the car and take a little break. But it is clouding over, so I'm wondering if we should keep moving so we don't get caught up in a rainstorm. We made it up to Celebration Lake. It's a small little alpine lake up here, and there's some different trails connecting, but it's really pretty, and it's raining, so you can see these really neat little raindrops. It's kind of another fun little place to stop and picnic and hang out.
In the countryside, life is simple, but the heart is full and true. Nature is my home, and passion my banner blue. The rising sun lights up every corner of this land. In the warmth of its embrace, I feel love's gentle hand. Come on, darling, to the countryside. Here we'll find love where peace resides, in the song of the birds, in the fragrance of blooms. Come on, darling, let's dream away under the vast moon. Soft glow in nature's arms, our love will overflow. The wind whispers hope, the river flows endlessly. In your eyes I see the promise of love sprouting like a tree. Every day brings a new...
Here we go now. We've got the big views.
The top has several places to pull over, and it also has fire rings set up. So if you're looking to camp, the top is definitely an option. We were offered a sponsorship to review T-Sec portable chairs, so we decided this was a great spot to try out the chair. It was fun to play around with the chair while we were on the trail, so be sure to check out our review once that video comes out. But it was kind of nice to have an excuse to just sit there and look at the fall color on the mountain from the top of this pass.
And when the gentle rain falls, bringing life to the land, it's like our love blooming with a tender hand. Come on, darling, to the country.
We did Hurricane Pass. It was pouring down rain. I mean, very limited visibility. We pulled over and let it pass. And we waited maybe 30 minutes, and then the sun came out, and it was the most beautiful sunny day. Check that video out. That was really fun. So if you're one who overlands, this would be the perfect place to set up camp. Here we go. Ooh. It's kind of steep here. I have it in first gear. This is wide. This is wider than Ophir, but it's definitely a steep, exposed little stretch right here that kind of gives you that same feeling. But it's for a very short stretch, it seems.
This was definitely the most exposed part of the trail. It was still wide, but if you met a vehicle at this point, you may have to do some backing up, but it isn't anything compared to the trails on the Alpine Loop or the narrowness of Imogene. All right, we made it over the pass. It was so much fun, and it is true, this is a very easy, mild pass. Near the end of the trail, we passed more campsites. Then County Road 578 connected us to Highway 145, and that was when we took the 21-mile drive to Telluride. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fall trail in southwestern Colorado.
Let your light shine so bright in the darkness. Be the light. Let your love show His light in this world. Be His light. In the same way, let your light shine so others may see and glorify our Father in heaven. Let it be a beacon of hope for all to see. Let your light shine so bright in the darkness. Be the light. Let your love show His
Thanks
light
for watching. Bye.
in this
Subscribe
world.
to our videos.
Be His light.